The following content has been presented in a way that observes key historical points while striving for neutrality and respect toward the beliefs and traditions of Muslims and other faiths. However, it is always essential to consider that interpretations and perceptions about historical events can vary among different communities and scholars. Some individuals may have differing views based on their cultural, religious, or historical context. It is important to approach historical narratives with sensitivity and openness to various perspectives. The Muslim Caliphs, a deep dive into Islamic leadership and legacy. Welcome to our deep dive into the history of the Muslim Caliphs, the leaders of the Islamic community following the death of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. The title of Caliph, derived from the Arabic word Khalifa, means successor. Caliphs played a crucial role in the early expansion of Islam and the development of Islamic civilization. Join us as we explore the origins of the Caliphate, key figures in history, significant caliphates, and their lasting impact on the Muslim world. Origins of the Caliphate. The concept of the Caliphate emerged after the passing of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, in 632 CE. Muslims faced the challenge of leadership and the direction of a rapidly expanding community that extended beyond the Arabian Peninsula. The first Caliph, Abu Bakr, was elected by a group of Muhammad's, peace be upon him, companions shortly after his death, marking the beginning of the Rashidun Caliphate, or the rightly guided caliphs. This period was characterized by a close adherence to the principles and practices established by Muhammad, peace be upon him. The role of the caliph was not only political but also spiritual, as the caliph was seen as the guardian of Islamic law and the community. The early caliphs were responsible for leading military campaigns, resolving disputes, and spreading Islam through diplomacy and conversion. The Rashidun Caliphate, 632 to 661. The Rashidun Caliphate, which lasted from 632 to 661 CE, is often considered a golden age of Islamic leadership. It consisted of four successive caliphs: Abu Bakr, 632-634. The first caliph, Abu Bakr, focused on unifying the Arabian tribes under Islam. He is known for consolidating the Islamic State and initiating the apostasy wars, Ridda Wars, to quell dissent among tribes that sought to break away after Muhammad's, PBUH, peace be upon him, death, Umar ibn al-Khattab, 634-644. The second caliph, Umar, is credited with significant territorial expansion. Under his leadership, Muslim armies conquered vast regions including Syria, Persia, and Egypt. He established administrative practices and judicial systems, implemented the Islamic calendar, and developed the concept of public welfare. Uthman ibn Affan, 644-656. The third caliph, Uthman, is known for compiling and standardizing the Quran. His rule saw continued expansion and consolidation, but he faced criticism for nepotism and allegations of favoring relatives. Uthman was assassinated in 656, leading to unrest. Ali ibn Abi Talib, 656-661. The fourth caliph, Ali, faced internal strife known as the First Fitna, civil war. His leadership was marked by battles against challengers, including the Battle of the Camel and the Battle of Siffin. Ali's assassination in 661 marked the end of the Rashidun Caliphate. The Umayyad Caliphate, 661 to 750. Following Ali's death, the Umayyad Caliphate emerged, establishing a hereditary dynasty that shifted the Caliphate's center from Medina to Damascus. Key points of the Umayyad Caliphate include expansion. The Umayyads expanded the empire further, reaching its greatest territorial extent, stretching from Spain in the west to India in the east. They established control over North Africa and the Iberian Peninsula, leading to significant cultural exchange. Administration. The Umayyads implemented administrative innovations, including taxation systems, infrastructure projects, and the establishment of Arabic as the administrative language of the empire. Religious tension. The Umayyad Caliphate faced criticism for its secular approach to governance and perceived favoritism towards Arabs over non-Arab Muslims, dhimmis. This discontent led to growing dissent among various factions, including the Shia, who opposed Umayyad rule or fall of the Umayyads. In 750 CE, the Umayyad Caliphate was overthrown during the Abbasid Revolution, marking the end of their dynasty. The Abbasid Caliphate, 750–1258. The Abbasid Caliphate, which followed the Umayyads, is remembered as a golden age of Islamic culture and intellect. Key features of the Abbasid Caliphate include cultural flourishing. The Abbasids promoted arts, sciences and philosophy. The establishment of Baghdad as the capital facilitated cultural and intellectual exchange, leading to advancements in mathematics, medicine, astronomy, and literature. Diversity. The Abbasid Caliphate embraced diverse cultures and populations within its borders, leading to a rich tapestry of art, music, and literature influenced by Persian, Greek, and Indian traditions. Decline. The subsequent fragmentation of the empire led to regional powers emerging, weakening the central authority of the Abbasids. The rise of the Seljuk Turks and the eventual Mongol invasion in 1258 culminated in the fall of Baghdad, ending the Abbasid Caliphate as a dominant political entity. Regional caliphates and the legacy of the caliphate. Following the decline of the Abbasid Caliphate, various regional dynasties and caliphates emerged, including the Fatimid Caliphate, 909–1171, an Ismaili Shia Caliphate that established its capital in Cairo. It became a center of trade, culture, and learning. The Almohad and Almoravid dynasties. These Berber dynasties took control of significant parts of North Africa and Spain, promoting Islamic unity in that region. The Ottoman Empire, 1299–1922. The Ottomans ultimately claimed the title of Caliphate in the 16th century, with the Ottoman sultans taking on religious authority over Muslims in their territories. The Ottoman Caliphate lasted until the early 20th century, when it was abolished in 1924 following World War I. The legacy of the Caliphs. The institution of the Caliphate has left a profound legacy on the Islamic world and beyond. Religious significance. The Caliphs were seen as leaders of the Muslim community and guardians of Islamic teachings. Their interpretations and rulings significantly shaped Islamic law and governance. Cultural contributions. The period of the Caliphate fostered incredible advancements in art, literature, science, and philosophy that laid the foundation for Renaissance, ideas and movements in Europe. Historical impact. The Caliphate model influenced governance and leadership structures in several Islamic states. Contemporary discussions about the Caliphate often evoke notions of unity and leadership among Muslims. Modern interpretations. The idea of caliphate remains relevant in contemporary discourse, with some groups advocating for a return to a caliphate as a political and religious authority that can unify the Muslim world. The history of the Muslim caliphs represents a rich and complex legacy that includes political transformations, intellectual flourishing, and cultural achievements. From the early caliphs of the Rashidun period to influential dynasties like the Umayyads and Abbasids, the Caliphate played a crucial role in shaping Islamic civilization. Understanding this history allows us to appreciate the nuances of leadership and governance within the Muslim world. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of the Muslim Caliphs. We hope you gained deeper insights into their history and legacy. Until next time.